Hi, I'm Chef Penny and I'm here with you today. We're going to make some pasta. Not the gluten kind. We are definitely gluten-free around here. My favorite brand that I kind of wanted to share with you is this Tinkyata, the brown rice pasta. I find that the brown rice pasta holds up a little bit better than the quinoa. The quinoa I found was just a little bit mushy, and this one my husband really couldn't tell whether it was regular pasta or brown rice pasta, which is a really good thing. So one thing you want to do is get your pot nice and hot. I've got this is a 4-quart pot and it's about halfway filled up with water. And we're going to put 2 cups of our pasta in here. Sorry if that's loud. So I just kind of crank it up on high. I'm not going to cook it on high the whole time. You do want to get out a wooden spoon, because this really does work. This little tip is if you put a wooden spoon on top of your pan, your water's not going to boil over. Go figure. Don't ask me why. I'm not a physicist, but it works. That's all I know. So I want to share that with you. So as that is coming up to a boil, we're going to add in our pasta. And then we're going to reduce it down to a simmer. We don't want to boil the heck out of the pasta. It'll break it up and it just won't cook evenly. So we want to get it to small, tiny little bubbles. I had a chef in Fort Worth who used to, she would always do this, tiny little bubbles. So Chef Heather has been with me in spirit all throughout my culinary journey. And so that stuck with me, because I used to boil the heck out of things, as probably a lot of people do. And really, the only time I put anything on high is trying to get my water hot, and that's about it. I don't cook anything else on the highest setting, because you're going to burn it for one thing. So my pasta, you can see, I've got steam going really well here. So I'm just going to put in my pasta, and then we're just going to stir it just a little bit. We just kind of want to keep it moving. Now, some people like to put oil in here. I find that really doesn't help. I used to be one of those. I thought, oh yeah, let's put oil. Salt, though, however, will infuse some flavor into it. It will also create it to cook just a little bit slower. That's just the nature of salt. But, you know, pasta cooks up pretty quick, so there's really not a big deal. Some people like to have their water like ocean water. I'm kind of in between. Sometimes I think we can overdo a few things. So I put, if you'll notice, this was my measuring cup or measuring spoon. I use this a lot. This is your best tool right here, is your hand. So when we get this up to a roaring boil, then we're going to reduce it down into a simmer. Just like I was telling you that, remember the tiny little bubbles? I hope you remember that. So that's getting up there. So now I'm just going to turn it down and just stir it occasionally, and then keep your spoon on top of the pot. And then we'll be right back when this is done, and then we'll put our dish together. Alright, so I want to show you guys that I went ahead and drained the pasta, and I left a little bit, like a half a cup of pasta water in there. I don't know if you ever watch Food Network. Jada always tells you to do that. It just kind of helps the pasta stay smooth and it doesn't get sticky against each other. So I also put in that beautiful butternut squash cranberry mixture in here. I added a little bit of olive oil. Play with your olive oils. There's some beautiful flavors out there. This one has wild mushroom and sage, and it just adds that extra layer of flavor. So I added that. I have some parsley from my garden. I just go out there and snip it, and I put it in a jar, and I keep it in my refrigerator. This helps it stay fresh. You can put a produce bag over the top loosely, and it'll keep for a couple of weeks. So if you have some out there and you're about to get a snowfall or something and you don't want to waste it, do that. So I chopped up, I don't know, half a cup. You can do whatever you want with the parsley. And then I just, this is going to be my lunch today. I did a run at Red Rocks this morning, so I need some good complex carbohydrates, and this is the one. This is the dish. Now, if you'd like to add some tuna or some sort of salmon in here, or chicken, that would be a great addition as well. I just have my pecans and I left them whole because that's the way I like them. I don't like the little tiny pieces. I want to see the big chunk. So anyway, I hope you see this. Look how beautiful this dish is. And it's not like any other macaroni. It's not macaroni and cheese. It's kind of an autumn, all the autumn, the flavors of autumn wrapped up in this macaroni. So eat well every day. I'm Chef Penny, and I will see you soon.